It's been said that you can't manage what you can't measure. That is an axiom of management, not just for advertising, but for many fields. Um, a study by the Mobile Marketing Association showed that 46% of marketers polled felt that measurement was a key reason why they didn't invest in mobile. And part of the reason for that is that the tools are not familiar to many marketers coming on desktop, the whole cookie problem. But there have been great strides in measurement on mobile. There are new standards from Google and Apple that are really making it much easier for people to standardize. It's enabled things like real-time bidding to blossom. And Fiksu has an SDK that works with all of the major technologies. It gives you measurement at every stage through the life cycle of your mobile marketing in your app. So it's from click to install to retention to monetization. You can have visibility into what's happening in your campaigns, and you can tie what's happening, the results, back to specific media sources and very specific campaigns. And that lets you identify the strategies that are really driving your results. There's also a dashboard that we provide. So essentially, you want to measure what's happening. You also want to get this, so what's happening, how can I summarize that? We have an on-demand dashboard that you can go into at any time. You can see your performance by ad network. You can identify your top segments. You can create custom URLs. There are 25 different key performance indicators that you can look at, and you can measure them against each other. You can also do retention analysis. So the main point here is you'll really get visibility into what's happening with your campaigns. I mentioned earlier that data was a key component of Fiksu's targeting and audience building capabilities, so it's worth highlighting this in a little bit more detail. First of all, when you talk about data, you really need to talk about infrastructure. So in order to handle very large amounts of data, you need to have a highly scalable architecture. We have a very scalable cloud-based infrastructure. It's redundant, it's fault-tolerant, it's over 99.9% reliability, so great uptime. At some points in the last year or so, there have been some vendors that have had problems going down. Fiksu, very fortunately, was not one of those, largely because of that infrastructure. So you can see here that we have a very large number of marketing events and profiles. And this is something that really helps us target better and understand what's been working in the marketplace. So for example, if you know that there are certain users that download fashion apps and tend to make purchases, that can be very valuable for you in targeting, not just fashion apps, but or retail-oriented things, but that can also give you clues how to market other types of apps and services.